Arthur's body began to shrink slowly. In panic, he grabbed the telescope tightly and climbed onto the lens. At this moment, the wild man beside him told Arthur he must leave the kingdom of the little people within 36 hours, otherwise he will be trapped there forever. Soon Arthur successfully entered the little people's kingdom and met the prince of the kingdom, Bella. Bella learned that Arthur brought news critical to the kingdom's survival, so he quickly took him to meet the king. It turned out that developers planned to bull down the garden, where the kingdom stood in today's. At this time, the kingdom was holding a sword-pulling ceremony. Legend has it that only a true warrior can pull out the divine sword. The princess walked to the sword under the gaze of the kingdom's citizens. She tried with all her might to pull out the sword, but the sword didn't budge at all. Suddenly, cries for help came from outside the gate. The guards opened the gate and found a refugee who had escaped to the kingdom. The princess wanted to bring the refugee back to the castle, but Arthur stopped her. He warned the princess that it could be a trap. However, the proud princess did not heed Arthur's advice. She insisted on taking the refugee back to the castle. But as the princess approached the refugee, the Demon King's mutant soldiers suddenly appeared. At the critical moment, Arthur pulled the princess back quickly. The guards also hurriedly shut the gates. But the mutant soldiers were too fast. They broke into the castle, heading straight for the princess. Facing the approaching enemies, Arthur stood up bravely, shielding the princess behind him. However, Arthur, armed only with a wooden stick, was no match for the soldiers. He was quickly knocked down. In desperation, Arthur suddenly pulled out the sword embedded in the ground. As the sword was drawn, he instantly defeated all the mutant soldiers, becoming the hero of the little people's kingdom.